The Nottingham Building Society, along with our partners, providing you with all your financial needs, including savings, the lifetime ISA, mortgages, and home insurance. Visit thenottingham.com to find out more about how we can help.
So, referee Mr. Smith gets ready to start this game. Brett Pellini and Francis Verro-Paul down for this face-off. The game is now underway. Suave picks that up, looks to try and get space over to Mosey. Down the left-hand side of Panthers. We get an early shot on Mika Vikman's goal. Vikman ex-Panther, of course. Mosey fires that back into the Lightning defensive zone, and Carl Hudson will pick that up. Just back in the squad after injury, Carl Hudson. Kearney now feeds to set down this right-hand side. Goes into the boards with Stephen Lee. That breaks right in front of the Panthers goal. Michael Garnett getting the start in goal for Panthers this evening. Puck breaks for Kyle Essery. Lee's with him down this left-hand side. Takes that down deep into the boards. Lee will win that, gets a stick on it. Kearney offering support, but he'll now go back to the bench, get some fresh legs. A shot comes in. And that was Tommy Melly with that first shot, straight into the legs of Munkshansev. Munkshansev now shepherding out Melly, getting a little bit of a tangle. Lightning started as they did last week up in Nottingham, a fairly fast pace. That'll break down this left-hand side, grid space. Couldn't quite get the puck on that. Munkshansev, who seemed a bit of a fresh air shot just in front of Vikman's goal. Pompey now. Game started quickly, exactly as he did last Saturday up in Nottingham. Garnett will trap that behind his net, and straight to Carlson. Carlson with the shot. Goes high and to the left. Nottingham looking to gift that straight away. And it's Lightning and seem to have started the sharper of the two teams. Griffin now, shot in from the blue line, takes a deflection. Forbes that was. Phillips now. There's that shot across. Griffin will go again. Carlson comes off to Griffin. Forbes. Carlson now working high on these boards. And Nottingham will break once again into this Lightning zone. Brown taking that deep, riding that hit from James Griffin. Griffin still fighting for that puck. That comes out on a Nottingham stick. Spang. And Lightning will break. Lightning will look to get a change as soon as they can. Foster and Hudson on the ice along with Tate. And Foster looking to get his check in. Just moves away from that hit. It's now backhands, drops that to even Mosey. Sorry, beg your pardon. Better each looking to make some room for himself there, but it's Lightning once again coming up with Foster. Straight across the other side, goes through the legs. Need to pass that back again, gets the shot off. Now it's Foster once again. Pompey now having to do some defending as he back checks. Billingsley will tidy up. Straight across the ice over to Gagnon, who releases down that left-hand side. Nottingham looking to give himself options now. Billingsley once again gets tip. Pellini goes wide of Vikman's goal, but Nottingham retain possession. And Lightning will look to come once again. Deflection over a couple of sticks with Kearney, who look to chase. Verro-Paul in company with him. Comes to Kearney. Couldn't quite get a stick on that, it breaks. And that's into the midriff of Garnett. And that'll be our first face-off. And that'll be down to the right-hand side of the Nottingham goal. Looking to move that round once again. Telegraph the pass that time. He's going to have to do some defending as Nottingham break once again down his left-hand side. With Lee now on the blue line. Suave looks at that go under his stick all the way round. And it'll be down for Monchancev to chase. Gutierrez. Suave gets that shot, comes off the skate. Gutierrez once again gets the shot straight into Vikman's blocker. Lining netminder managed to pat that away. Phillips now did the damage up in Nottingham last week on his birthday, 2 goals. Zach Phillips had a great game. Vero Paul now. 4 white shirts for company, takes the option to bring that back. It'll be Tommy Mele now. Looking to give Lightning options. King over there on that right hand side picks up, Essery picks up that puck. Couldn't quite get that onto the stick of Mele, who was circling on the high slot there, and Nottingham once again will break at pace. Oh, a great shot, another great save from Vikman. That was from Brown. Once again, great move by Panthers, keeping the intensity really high in these first few minutes. 5.5 minutes gone on this first period. Another shot comes in on Vikman, and it'll be King who'll go and collect in the corner just underneath those noisy Panthers fans. And Nottingham look to come again. Lakovic this time, all the way down, fires it over to his left-hand side. Spang once again takes the hit. Puck breaks out of that zone. Lightning will look to get some fresh legs as they get a change up. But it's Carlson, Hook, Pompey on the ice now. Carlson picks up that puck, tries to get the shot off. Can't quite get it. Puck gets tangled up. And now they're going fight for that on the boards. Carlson with Hook in close attendance, but once again Nottingham bring that away. Fire down the ice, but Forbes this time traps out just on his skates and manages to get it on the boards as well. Hook now. And Carlson with the drag. They've got the shot off and armed away by Michael Garnett in that Nottingham goal. And once again, almost looks to break. Great play by Lewis. Hook throws himself on that puck, and Lightning keep the possession in this Nottingham zone, keep the pressure on. But once again comes off that and allows Nottingham to break once again. And Alex Forbes with the back check. Great noise in this Milton Keynes arena. Chance of Peter Russell's MK Army from the Milton Keynes faithful. Ian McCloud. And that's a goal for Lightning! And that's been waved as a goal. It looked like it was a shot from behind the goal. It looks like that's come off the back of Garnett. I've got a feeling that could be credited to the Foster. I'm not entirely sure. Couldn't quite see that as it went in. The shot definitely came from behind the goal. But it's been awarded. See on the replay, couldn't quite see who actually shot that. In one of the celebrations, I've got a feeling it may have been number 16 Ben Foster, but we'll get that goal information as soon as we have it. But Lightning take the lead. It is indeed awarded to number 16 Ben Foster. Referee's arm goes up. That'll be a penalty on Tim Billingsley. And that'll be 2 minutes. Lightning will go on the power play with 12 minutes and 19 seconds left in this first period. What a start to this game. It's been pacey so far. So Lightning on on the power play. Kevin King down for this one. King wins another face-off. I'd love to see the stats on Kevin King's face-off win this season. Takes his position, always go for that one-timer over the right-hand side there. Garnett up to that one. Looks like the net's off its moorings. Pete Russell calls Francis Very Paul quickly back to the bench, gives him his instructions. 1,045,000 seconds left on this Lightning power play. King once again with Jeff Brown for this face-off. King once again wins that tussle, takes up his position on the far side. Paul Phillips policing this blue line this time round to King. Way to go, options again. Kearney. Vero Paul gets a shot off, went straight through Sabe, and Garnet was up to the task on that one because he wouldn't have seen that until quite late. But gets the shot saved. 1 minute 20 seconds on this power play. Nottingham Fire, they're down for Mika Vickman to marshal that puck as they get a change. He gets some fresh legs. 5 on 4, of course. Paul Phillips straight into centre ice. Kearney couldn't quite get the touch and set Kevin King off there. The Lightning will go once again. Paul Phillips with possession. King looking to get that touch again. Spang will tidy up this time. Needs to be chased into the corner by Ollie Betteridge. All around the boards. And Gagnon will pick that up. Once again looks to fire it all the way down the ice, but there's a white shirt waiting down there. Right, you're going to have to be wary of that. 38 seconds left on the Lightning power play now. Pompey now looking for options once again. Lightning looking to get set for this power play. Once again couldn't quite bounce onto a Lightning stick. We're into the last 30 seconds of this power play. Tommy Melee arms it off to Hudson. Back again to Melee. 12 seconds left on the power play. Well, you've got to be careful here. This one breaks up. 7 seconds on the power play. Vickman starts to bang his stick. Making the defence aware that Nottingham are now back to full strength. They'll start to get a change up as well. Mosey and Pellini on the ice for Panthers. And they'll be up for Boxhill to chase into the corner. Couldn't quite get his stick on there. Ashley Tate there as well. But now Nottingham breaking with pace. Pellini. Kick saved by Vickman there, the right pad. Up to the challenge. Rebound comes out and picked up by a blue shirt. Tate now leaves out for Jonathan Boxhill to skate. He's going to have company any second. Mosey moves Boxhill into the boards. Know each other well, of course, from their time with GB. Spang with the shot. These two teams really going into the last 10 minutes of this period. This period has absolutely flown by. 9:27 left in this period. And that'll be for Vickman to cover. And that'll be a face-off in the Lightning defensive zone. Almost time to get a breath. So puck breaks out of the lines in Griswold. We'll bring that all the way back. And Chancev to help out. And once again, Panthers come down his left-hand side. Phillips managed to trap that puck with his legs. There'll be a shot coming in. That's a goal! That's a well-worked goal by Panthers. Pass by Chancev from behind that goal. By Brisbois, the scorer of that goal. One-timer, snuck under Mika Vickman. Panthers pull level with exactly 9 minutes left in this first period. So 9 minutes to go. Nottingham pull level. So Billingsley cross ice. And Nottingham's look to go once again. This time tidied up at the back by Pompey. Kearney fires that across. Francis Veropool will chase. Tries to get control on that on the boards. Nicholson with the shot. Pompey will pick that up once again. Looks to get the pass across. Almost comes onto the stick of Kearney. Bounces across that goal. And I was Guillaume Doucet couldn't quite get his stick on that. Bounced tantalising across the line there. Kearney now. Doucet looks to drop it back to Kearney. Kearney screen with a shot. Goes high over Garnet's goal. Betteridge now. Got support in the middle for Panthers, and that's a great goal. Betteridge down that right hand side. Robert Lakovic in space. He's not going to miss from there. He puts Nottingham ahead. Great goal from Lakovic. Virtue gives Mika Vikman no chance in the Lightning net. 2-1 to Panthers with just over 8 minutes to go in this first period. And Nottingham so far showing no signs of the fatigue that maybe some expected them after so many tight games this week, and another tight game coming up on Tuesday night. Two really well taken goals. So Nottingham come once again. And Mosley will chase that with Paul Phillips. Retains possession, gets the shot off. That goes straight into Vikman in the face cage for a second, but I think it was lower than that. Lee over on this right hand side, just in front of the benches. Phillips once again will marshal. And Nottingham playing this game at such a high pace. The Lightning are going to have to go some to match this. Phillips once again. Lewis Hook now circling alongside Alex Falk. Hook now straight down the centre. He's got Forbes for support if he needs him. Tries the backhand. That goes wide. Pompey now flicks that back in. Hook will retain possession. Forbes now gets that shot off. Darling up to the task there, but the rebound comes out, and once again Nottingham will break. Phillips now. He's wide. Now be called back for an offside call. Six minutes and 53 seconds left in this first period. Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Nottingham Panthers 2. Bourgeois fires that right the way round. Hudson will pick that up and will look to go again. Once again he has Pompey for company. Gets that pass across. Foster, scorer of the first goal for Lightning. Tate takes a hit on the boards. Can't quite get the pass out there. Once again that's kept in the offensive zone. Shot by Foster. Garnet up to that one once again. Another shot comes in. Takes a deflection. Foster there trying to fight for that puck. Tate goes in. Puts the hit on the boards on Bourgeois. This will be for Brown to chase. Vikman now flicks that over. Brown almost got that in the face then. Like Brown and Boxall having a few words with one another just then. Just exchanging niceties as they go to the bench. Less than 6 minutes left in this first period now. Here come Nottingham once again. Lindhagen gets that shot off, goes low. Good at the rebound. Net comes off his moorings, and that'll be a face-off down in the Lightning defensive zone. So hello to Gazmataz on Twitter. Great pace of the game, looks great for British hockey, great crowd, and can feel the atmosphere. It is indeed a good crowd here tonight, Gaz. A great atmosphere as well, and all that's helped along by the visiting Nottingham fans as well. Hodge says, sounds like a great atmosphere. Ironically, watching from Nottingham, let's go Lightning. Bob and Brenda Griffin enjoying the game once again from a chilly Swindon. And Dave, Charlotte, Leah and Ben watching in Nottingham. Hello to all of you guys. Hope you're enjoying the game and enjoying your evening as well. So, 2-1 to the Panthers remains. Billingsley now, shot. Came in from Ollie Betteridge once again. Another shot goes high on Mika Vikman. Lightning looking to clear that, that's gone straight out. Doucette looking to clear his lines, he'll go and sit for 2 minutes, there'll be delay of game penalty, so Lightning under even more pressure now as Nottingham go on the power play. Doucette will sit for 2 minutes for delay of game. So puck's fired all the way down. Kevin King will chase that. Carney looking to flick that along the boards. King will keep up the chase. Got 3 white shirts over in that corner for company now. And here come Nottingham once again. David Clark playing in this arena once again after many, many years in Nottingham, of course. Played for Peterborough, but did actually have some time in the Milton Keynes uniform when it was the Milton Keynes Kings 2001-2002 season under Rick Strachan, funnily enough, when Rick Strachan was player coach here in MK. So 1 minute 10 seconds to go on the Doucette penalty, and Lightning look to clear their zone once again. Can't quite get there. Bellini once again firing that into the corner. He's got Farmer there for help. The Lightning do get some possession, and here they come now with Foster once again. Got Boxhill for company, and Hudson couldn't quite get that going for them. Hudson manages to keep it in. Jonathan Boxhill fires that round the boards, and Foster will try to pick it up, takes a hit on the boards, goes down, and rapidly gets himself back up again. But Pellini now returns possession to Suave. Less than 30 seconds left of the Lightning penalty kill. Phillips now. Mosey down this right hand side. Phillips gets the shot off once again. That goes high and to the left of Mika Vikman's goal. 15 seconds left for Lightning to survive this penalty kill. Down to the last 10. Fired all the way down to the left hand side of the Nottingham goal. Lightning will now come back to full strength. Keen to set back on the ice. Nottingham fired out around the boards. Vikman waves his left arm, and there's another shot coming in. Couldn't quite get there, and Nottingham starting to make some gaps here. And Lightning will come once again. Vero Paul on his left hand side. Couldn't quite get that touch for Doucette. Into the last 3 minutes of this first period here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Puck bounces over the top of Matt Nickerson's head, but the Lightning number 50 manages to get it under control and gives that to Paul Phillips now. And Lightning look to come again. It's got Kearney in attendance. He just fires it over onto the plexi. He'll chase it all the way into the corner. And once again, possession turned over to Nottingham Panthers, who move once again down this left-hand side. Great defensive work by Vero Paul. Just managed to take that puck off the stick of the Panthers man. Lakovic once again gets that shot, goes off to the right hand side. Nice spang underneath the loud Nottingham Panthers support. Cross to Lee, who'll fire it in. Looking to get a deflection, couldn't quite get there. And Nottingham retain possession once again. Puck's come out of the zone this time, so all the white shirts need to come out, of course, with that, avoiding the offside. Lakovic now in mid-ice, gives it all the way back to Gagnon. Carlson in attendance, Hook also going to lend a hand. Puck's deflected back. That'll be James Griffin. And Lightning will look to move once again. Hook coming down the centre, straight through the centre of these three Nottingham Panthers players, and fires right into the mid-drift of Michael Garnay in the Nottingham goal. A minute and 30 left in this first period. Been a very, very fast-paced start to this game. Oxhill down for this face-off with Brett Perlini. Wins that. Hudson will take the shot. Not before the whistle had gone. That face-off is called back. Foster this time in for the face-off. Panthers win that. Gagnon, he'll fire that round all the way to Josh Shallow. Tate couldn't quite get possession there. That comes out of that zone. Nicholson having to backtrack rather quickly. Once again, that'll be covered up by Vickman. Evan Mosey there in close attendance. And we're into the last minute and 10 seconds of this first period here at Milton Keynes. Great to see so many of you joining us. If you want to get in touch during the period break, please do. At MK Lightning TV on Twitter, or you can use the hashtag Lightning TV. That's hashtag Lightning TV. Here come Lightning once again. Tommy Mello. He'll skate out through centre ice. Essery there for support, but he goes backhand. Almost comes out to Essery. Great save. Michael Garnett, great save from Garnett in the Nottingham Panthers goal. Essery shooting, almost picks it up. Garnett, great save. Spins those pads around, managed to keep hold of the puck. He's not going to spill anything. His face-off over to his right-hand side. 57 seconds left in this first period. King down for the face-off, wins that once again. Pompey now, looking to move around this left-hand side. Jeff Brown there for company. Carlson gets snatched there. Here we go, Suave's now one-on-one with Vickman. Scores straight through Vickman's 5-hole. Puck's turned over. Lightning lose possession in the Nottingham defensive zone. Off Suave goes, pretty much the full length of the ice. Didn't need anybody else. Goes straight into Mika Vickman's pads. Nottingham Panthers now lead. It's Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Nottingham 3. 42 seconds left in this first period. So work to do for Lightning now. Really a case now of getting in and getting a break and calming everything down. And once again, Kearney looking past the puck between his legs. 20 seconds left in this first period. Kearney now looking to pass that along, bit of pushing and shoving. Chris Whitmore, Chris and Heather Whitmore cheering on the Panthers. You'll be fairly happy with the score now. Chris Whittaker, Chris and Linda watching from Chesterfield, coming on Panthers. So So Nets off his moorings, the officials will get that all straightened out. We'll go for a face-off again, once again down to the right-hand side. 15 seconds left on the on this period. Kearney now battling down this left-hand side. Picks it up once again. Can't quite get it into any space. 6 seconds left in the period. And Lakovic will really just look to tie it up, get a shot on. And that's the end of that period. So at the end of the period, it's Milton Keynes Lightning 1, Nottingham Panthers 3. So not the period that Lightning were hoping for, of course. Very, very fast-paced first 20 minutes. So after all that excitement, you'll probably want to go and get yourself a drink, hot or cold, alcoholic or even non-alcoholic, maybe something to eat, and we'll be back with you in a very, very short while. We'll see you in a bit.
The players will be back after this short message from the Nottingham Building Society, headline sponsor of the Nottingham Panthers. Are you saving for your first home and thinking about getting on the property ladder? Are you aged 18 to 39? Would you like to see how you could get up to £1,000 free per tax year for your first home? Let us tell you about the Lifetime ISA. The Lifetime ISA is a savings account for 18 to 39-year-olds who want a little extra help with their future savings goals. You can use it for your first home or wait until you're 60 and use your savings for retirement. The government will give you a 25% bonus on your savings. So you save £100, you get £25. You save £4,000, which is the maximum per tax year, you get £1,000 free, paid straight into the account, plus interest. You can open an account with just £10 online at thenottingham.com. Ineligible withdrawals are subject to a government charge of up to 25%. Check the terms and conditions for more information. Now back to the Nottingham Panthers.
So here we go, we're pretty much ready to start the second period here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Referee Dean Smith drops the puck, and here we go. Possession straight away with Panthers. Now looks to break down the right hand side. He once again making a nuisance of himself. Kearney now will return the favour to set. Offside called on Lightning. I was keen to set. A little bit too quick for Denny Kearney there. So King down for this face-off. Manages to win that. He'll carry that into the Nottingham zone. Shot was kicked away by Garnett. He once again in possession. He looks to go to the net. Essery now doubles back on himself. Johnny Melee couldn't quite get his stick on that, but Essery will go and battle, and Melee will once again battle just behind there. Gets that shot shot away. Pompey lets the puck go underneath his skate. We'll have Zach Phillips for company. He'll have to do something with that. Manages to fire that puck back out. Panthers once again with possession over on the right hand side there. Puck flicked back out by Quinn Pompey on the backhand. Carlson now looking to forecheck this. Puck's with David Clark. Nottingham and GB veteran. Puts the puck straight into Mika Vigman's glove hand. Phillips now around the board. Griffin fires that down. Tate couldn't quite get a stick on that. Now will be called back for icing once again. Once again, great to see fantastic support here this evening. Great atmosphere, loads of fans here in the arena. Great to see some people in here with hanging up some old Milton Keynes King shirts as well. That's just paying tribute to people like Rick Strachan and David Clark, both played here in Milton Keynes many moons ago. Spang there, fires the puck back into Mika Vikman's catcher hand. Loads of, well, quite a few King shirts around here. Ex-King supporters, of course, in coming to this arena for many years. So here we go, face off to the right-hand side of Mika Vikman's goal. That's won that time by Vero Paul. Phillips now will backhand that. And that's for Hudson. Vero Paul straight into Kearney in the centre. Vero Paul in possession once again. This time loses possession to David Clark, who turned that over to Brown on that right-hand side. Vikman will tidy that up. He'll just look to play that around the boards. Hudson almost lost possession there. And they'll come now to Paul Phillips. Fires that across. Doucette can only get a stick on that, deflects that. And Span. Hard pass. And give Nottingham a chance to get a change. Lindhagen this time skating hard. Vero Paul plays the backhand through to Doucette. Breaks to the former Panther, of course. And that'll be for Garnett to cover up. Just over 2 minutes gone of this second period. Remains, of course, Milton Keynes lining 1, Nottingham Panthers 3. All of those goals, of course, scored in that first period. A very, very fast, tense first period of hockey. King now down for the face-off. So, pull back to the face-off. It'll be Essery down for this time with Lakic. Panther wins that one once again. That's chased back, and that'll be Pompey doing the chasing there. Loses possession and goes over on the ice. And the shot comes in. It's gone wide of Vikman's goal. Nickerson now will look to get rid of that and clear the Lightning zone. Lining up against it once again, just a little bit under the cosh. They seem to settle themselves down. Still a long way to go in this game. Remember the high intensity game that was played up at Nottingham Arena last weekend. Mello now didn't quite pick that up. Lakovic now looks to give it to Betteridge, but Essery gets in there first. Picks the Panthers' pocket. Comes to nothing. Puck is fired high into the rafters off the plexiglass. Hudson once again tries that shot, doesn't come off, goes through traffic, falls, will pick it up on the boards, assisted Lee there to keep him company. Carlson going in looking to help as well, but once again that comes out onto a Nottingham stick. Sharla down here on this left-hand side, looking for options. Here comes Suave. Gets a slight tip. Got a little bit lucky there. Griffin there. Carlson fires that all the way down. He's got Hook and Griffin for company. Forbes over on this left-hand side underneath these Nottingham Panthers fans, and that'll be for Garnett to cover up. Once again, a shot by Phillips. Came off Zach Phillips' stick. Took the sting right out of that. Tate now will chase his downward span. And Panthers 33 does well to clear his zone. And here come Panthers once again. Moving in numbers. Zach Phillips once again. Lucky is tight on the boards, and that almost comes off to Nickerson's stick, but once again Lightning can't quite clear their zone, and the referee's hand goes up. That'll be a slashing call. So Lightning once again will go on the penalty kill. It's Panthers to the power play, and that'll be 2 minutes called on Lightning's number 89, Jonathan Boxill. He'll sit for 2 minutes for slashing. So a bit more pressure on the Lightning line and the Lightning goal again now. Suave over this left-hand side. That's given to Melee. That comes off his stick. Unlucky for the Lightning forward there. Lucia there fighting for that puck. Hudson Phillips now. Zach Phillips going all the way. Comes off the pad of Vikman. Could have bounced anywhere. Suave once again. Over his left-hand side, Mosley. Phillips looking to give them room. And the whistle was blown. Net come off his moorings. The shot had gone high over Mika Vikman's goal. 1 minute 22 left on the Nottingham power play. Face off once again to the right of Mika Vikman's goal. Fires that into the corner. Just under a minute to go now on this Nottingham power play. Farmer behind Vikman's net. Panthers looking for options. Used by faking the one-timer. Pelini now straight into the middle. Missed by Clark. And straight under the stick. And Pelini once again came off his skate. Couldn't quite get that clear. 30 seconds left on the Lightning penalty kill. Phillips now going in to lend a hand. Lightning trying not to lose their shape. Griffin on this near post. And Panthers up the intensity and up the urgency. Once again now breaks. Vikman's up to that. Pelini now battling for that with Tate on the boards. That's fired away by Griffin. The Panthers retain possession. 10 seconds now on this Panthers power play. Garnett now banging his stick on the ice. As Boxill comes out, Lightning go back to full strength. Pelini now retaining possession and goes straight to Boxill. Fires that all the way down the ice. And Garnett feeds that on to Stephen Lee. Fires all the way up the ice, and Matt Nickerson now will tidy up. Too far, come off the stick for Guillaume Doucette. Lakovic now comes off the board with a really awkward angle. Couldn't quite get the stick on that, Lakovic. Doucette once again loses control. They pull now with the forecheck. But once again it breaks to a Panthers stick, and Spang will now carry that. Betteridge now looks to get that shot away. Once again Vikman takes that in his glove. Says thank you very much. That'll be another face-off. So hello to all of you who've been in touch so far. Obviously most of you Panthers fans. Kim, come on Panthers. Carry on like this, and says Chris, loads of seats available in block 3 for Tuesday. Well, do you know what, Kim, I'm going to take you up on that, because I am going to come up on Tuesday night and watch a bit of Champions Hockey League. Kate, great webcast so far. Excellent commentary and camera. Thank you very much. Hope you do well this period. Let's go Panthers. Thank you very much for your very kind word, Kate. We appreciate that. Ryan, please say hi to Chrissy, Emlyn and Ray watching in Sutton, Ashfield. Kelly wants a bit of help deciding kebab or pizza. Also, let's go Panthers. I love the fact that the Panthers bit came in second once you want to decide from Kel, Kez, Chris and Murph. I would, Saturday night at this time, it's got to be Kebab. Got to be Kebab. So Hodge liking the improved on-screen scoreboard since the last watch, showing the power play in fact. Glad you like it. So here come Lining once again down this left-hand side, looking to make something happen. 2 goals down. Nickerson now punches that straight back in, gives it back to Zach Phillips. Once again it breaks to Phillips. Boxhill now. There's that backhand. Daniel will tidy that up. Boxhill looking to put in the hit. Nickerson tries to backhand it to Quinn Pompey. Once again that's touched down the left-hand side, and Ben Foster will chase that as Nottingham come out once again with Gagnon. So he loses an edge in centre ice there, went over, left a bit of a gap. Here come Lining once again. Hudson now. Hudson a low shot. Garnett kick pads down to his left-hand side. Phillips now gets that shot in, that's covered over. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Referee's arm goes up, he's seen something there, here we go. It's all getting a little bit tasty here in the Milton Keynes Arena. Quite funny watching Guy Lettery pushing Robert Farmer around. That really is a bit of a size no contest. And here we go. There's Stephen Lee. And I think that's Tommy Melee. Can't quite see the numbers, so I was swinging there. A little bit of judo going on as well. Getting the fans fired up on a Saturday night. So they'll go and sit for a couple of minutes. Billingsley going in to join Lee as well. So not quite sure what to put. Imagine we're going to go for a 2-minute fighting penalty or roughing penalty. Not entirely sure why there's 2 Panthers in the box. This was the initial offence. So still waiting on the call on the penalties. So fans getting into this. Oh, hello, he's taking things off. That's a bit scary. You know what, I wonder where that was going for just a minute there. Saw one top come off. So we're 4 on 4. And just as we say that, Panthers score their 4th goal. So I beg your pardon, 5-on-4. So that's the 4th goal scored by Nottingham. If I see who got that, I've got a feeling maybe Charlotte, I'm not entirely sure. It was indeed scored by Josh Shuller. Hard hit into the ball as Denny Kearney felt that. Took a while to get up the lining forward. Power play goal that for Nottingham. That puts Lightning back to full strength. Lightning look to go again. 3 goals down. Panthers now looking to come again, and this time Nickerson will clear. So things looking to look a little bit touchy out there if you're not careful. Lightning once again in this neutral zone. Got kicked away by Mika Vickman. Kicked away once again. All Panthers at the moment. Lightning needed to weather this storm and just get through this. 9:41 left in this second period. It's Lewis Hook all the way down the centre. The young GB player. That's a penalty called. And that's a hooking call on Panthers. 29, Eric Lindhagen, he'll sit for 2 minutes, and it's Lightning's turn to go on the power play. We really do need to start making this count now. With under 10 minutes to go in this second period. In danger of Panthers, of course, getting away with this. Goes under Phillips' stick. Brown will look to chase that. Vickman will put that round the boards to Vero Paul. He passes that off to King. Doesn't quite control it first time round. Needs 2 bites of the cherry on that. The Lightning captain backhands out over to Doucette. Starts moving down his left-hand side. Kearney and Vero Paul for assistance. Vero Paul now looking to get a bit of shape. Phillips to King. To Phillips once again. That's a great goal. That's a great, well-worked goal. Phillips over to Jenny Kearney, to Guillaume Doucette in the centre. Gives Michael Garnett no chance as he fires close in. It's a power play goal that'll put Nottingham back to full strength. That brings Lightning back to within 2. So Phillips there, fake the pass, goes straight to Kearney. Puts that straight to Doucette in the centre one time. And the Lightning forward is not going to miss those kind of opportunities. So Lightning back to within 2. Just under 9 minutes to go in this second period. It's not over yet, but Panthers still putting on this pressure. Lightning can't afford to let them get another one and let them get away. Face-off infringement once again. Carlson will take the place of Lewis Hook. And it'll be Mosey taking the place of Pellini. And the Panthers now in possession once again. Pompey will go and shepherd that puck. Now this is where Lightning needs to move. They can't give the puck away cheaply like that. Pellini once again gets the deflection, backhand across the face of the goal. And Carlson now will look to move. He's got Forbes over on his right-hand side for assistance. Forbes going to have to chase us into the corner. He's gone in there with Jan Suave. Once again, that puck breaks to a lightning stick. Forbes once again pinned on the ball by Suarez. That's Plini going back in to lend a bit of help. Inside Brisbois. And that's blown up. Puck's not moving. There'll be a face-off outside of the Nottingham zone. In that neutral zone, of course. Just had Sam Holmes on Twitter. Take note, Panthers, that's how to score in a power play. And that was from a Panthers fan. Thanks, Sam. Anybody think they practice these things, wouldn't you? Every now and again, of course. Nottingham in possession once again. 8 minutes to go in this second period. It's Lightning 2, Panthers 4. Is there still more to come in this game? I think there is. Been lively so far. It's been fast-paced. Been a fair share of speed and aggression. To set now down his right-hand side. Kearney going to help. Puck's bobbling. Got stuck under his skate. Vero Paul can't do anything there. Comes off the netting. So that'll be a face-off. Dean the set went down fairly heavy there. Looks like he felt that a little bit. He's gingerly skating back to the bench. Looks okay though, the Lightning forward. So, face off to the left-hand side of the Nottingham goal, just opposite these noisy Nottingham fans. Down here enjoying themselves tonight. Quite a few good dancers up there as well. Every time there's music's on, they're dancing away to themselves. Great to see. So Hudson now on the blue line. Phillips punches it round. Now be chased. Tate to pick that up. Another hit on the boards. And the referee's hands are up. Interference, I think, is called there. There'll be Brisbois. So once again, it'll be Lightning on the power play. Once again, looking to get themselves back into this game. Two goals down, of course. And that's the penalty you saw there. So Kearney down his left-hand side, Lightning to make things happen. That's comes off the skate of Billingsley and almost snuck under the pads of Michael Garnett there. And back to a face-off in front of these loud and proud Nottingham Panthers fans. Kevin King against Lakovic. King wins that face-off yet again. Phillips switches across to King. Lets that go off his stick. Tries the backhand. And once again, that's almost turned over. Phillips will go and rescue that. Vero Paul now down this left-hand side. Switches sides. Kevin King goes across once again. 1 minute 30 left on this power play. Just over 1 minute 30. Only 1 minute 30, beg your pardon. Vero Paul once again to King. One time! Over the top of the Nottingham goal. Phillips once again, Vero Paul make things happen. King going off to this face-off slot, almost got the puck. Passed on to his stick there from I think it was Farmer there, lost control. Beg your pardon, Billingsley that was. So here come Lightning once again, exactly a minute left on this power play. Got to make things happen. Vero Paul, head up, goes straight away across to Carlson. He'll look for options, skate this down the right-hand side, lifts it over Spang's stick, and he'll make chase. Vero Paul once again digs out in the corner. Phillips will pick that up on the blue line. Carlson crosses left-hand side. The right-hand side is Lightning. Gets the shot. Goes to the left-hand side of the Nottingham goal once again. 30 seconds left on the power play for Lightning. Vero Paul lets that pass slip and gives Panthers an opportunity to break. Doesn't quite come off for Panthers. They're going to have to look once again. 19 seconds left on this power play. Lightning going to have to move this puck out. And Lewis Hook will take possession now. Going to have to look behind them with 10 seconds to go on the power play. Hook once again, looking to power through. Switches back to Carlson. Lightning going to need to be very, very careful as Panthers break out of this box. He's still there. Net's knocked off. Boos ringing around the arena. Bit of pushing and shoving. Ashley Tate involved in there. Thank you, Jez. Suave is pronounced Sauve. Thank you very, very much. It does help. Do you know when you go on these websites like Elite Prospects to get the pronunciation? You ask people and they always get it wrong. So thank you very much for that. Mind you could be telling me anything, couldn't you, really? Just over 5 minutes to go in this second period. Still 2 goals in it. Lightning 2, Panthers 4. Saturday night here at the Milton Keynes Ice Arena. Everybody loving the game so far. Pompey almost came for that puck and almost got there, but chose to come away. Offside called on Nottingham. I think they'll feel a little bit hard done by with that. Not entirely sure. Josh Schaller, to have a word with the line official, James Irons, that is, over that side. Face off here in the neutral zone, just in front of the Nottingham bench. Oxford once again going in for winning that time round. Nicholson now across to Pompey. Now be fed around by Foster. Garnett will pass that back and Nottingham lose possession once again. We're into the last 5 minutes of this second period. Nicholson now looking to make something happen for Lightning. Tries to pass backhand, comes off his stick at the wrong angle. And didn't do anything for Ashley Tate there. Boxhill, one-time pass for Foster. Boxhill picks it up once again. Puck goes airborne. Bounces around just in front of Garnett, but Panthers will now skate high. Shallow in support. Picks up the puck. Gets the shot away. Dickman goes down into that customary butterfly, of course, and stops that. Boxhill goes over. I think he was looking for a tripping call, but that releases Foster. Foster with the shot. Kicked away. Another shot by Essery. Foster once again in possession. Lightning looking to make something happen now. Essery now bundled down on the boards. Nothing called by the officials. He'll try and get his stick in there. Couldn't quite do anything. Puck's bobbling around a lot. In possession with Mokshansev. Phillips batted away. Now Lewis Hook will look to motor once again. He's almost through. King with Essery in support. Hook once again. And the great season, Lewis Hook, of course. Young Brit. Puck goes through once again. Phillips that time on the blue line. Telegraphing the pass. And that goes straight into the catcher. That's a hooking call. And that looks like that's going to be Zach Phillips. Zach Phillips, he'll be called for hooking. He'll go sit for 2 minutes. 3 minutes 25 left in this second period. Lightning once again going on the power play. Phillips now on the blue line. He'll look to make things happen. King right across the other side of the ice. That will be kept in by Vero Paul. It's unsettled Lightning once again, and Nottingham managed to break with this puck. They'll just fire that down. It'll be down to Paul Phillips to pick that up. Wider way around the boards. Kearney now down his left-hand side. He's got Vero Paul for support. Gets caught with the puck underneath his skate. Vero Paul onto the boards. Phillips once again. Lightning being crowded a little bit, losing their shape. King's going to have to do some work here. And once again, that's another call. And that's a hooking call once again on Panthers. And that looks like it's going to be number 33, Dan Spang. He's going to go and have a seat for 2 minutes. So Lightning now have this opportunity. They're 2 down. They're going to be 5 on 3 for at least a minute and 12 seconds. This is where they need to start making it count. So face-off now, down to the left-hand side of Michael Garnett's net. Francis Ferro-Paul down for the face-off. Doucette, Kearney, Hudson and Phillips on the power play. 5 on 3. Hudson now opts to take it. Kearney looking to make room. The puck's flicked away once again. That gives Panthers a bit of breathing space into the down to 53 seconds on the first penalty for Panthers. 5 on 3 situation for Lightning, of course. Looking to make things happen, puck bobbles around. And once again, Panthers will look to clear their lines. So 5 on 3 for another 38 seconds. Paul Phillips now for Lightning. He'll look to carry that down centre ice. Once again, Lightning forward circling. Drops to Doucette. Gives it to Hudson. Hudson fakes the pass, fakes the shot, whistle, scores! Carl Hudson from the high slot, the power play goal. 5 on 3. That'll bring Zach Phillips out of the Nottingham penalty box. It's a 1-goal game. 1 minute 49 seconds left in this second period. Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Nottingham Panthers 4. And of course, Lightning remain on the power play. Dan Spang still remains seated in the Nottingham penalty box for another minute and 12 seconds. So there's Lightning's opportunity here. 2 power play goals so far. 2 fairly quick power play goals. Pompey now. Tommy Melee. Carl Hudson down this left-hand side. Essery. Carlson will pick that up. Just under a minute left on this power play. 1 minute 30 left in the period. Hudson picks it up once again. Great goal scored by Carl Hudson. Great to have him back in the side after his injury. Carlson now. Melee looking around to move around. Getting in the face of the netminder, Hudson once again. Couldn't quite, puck's bobbling. Couldn't quite get a shot off there. 29 seconds left on the Panthers penalty kill. The Panthers come again, they've got numbers. Brown's coming over on this left-hand side. Just less than a minute to go in this second period. Lightning managed to pull themselves back into this game. It's a 1-goal game with less than a minute to go in this second period. 12 seconds left on the Lightning power play. Can't afford to let anything slip. And they'll go once again. Kevin King now. Sorry, Tommy Melee that was, losing possession in centre ice. Pompey manages to get a stick in there. Melee looks to tidy up once again. 30 seconds, just come up for the last 30 seconds in this second 20 minutes. King fires it across down to Tate, that'll be called back. It's one of those games where you struggle to catch your breath. So face off to the left-hand side of Mika Wickman's goal. That's picked up and flicked down once again. Icing is waved off. We're into the last 20 seconds of this second period. Lightning just need to keep tight now. Really will be looking to go into this last period with 1 goal in it, 6 seconds left in this period. Nickerson now, he'll look to tidy things up. He'll just look to shepherd that out, and the buzzer goes to end the second period. Another tight 20 minutes between these two sides. This is turned into one great game. At the end of this second period, it's Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Nottingham Panthers 4. Time once again to go and grab yourself a drink, hot or cold, alcoholic, or maybe something softer. Grab yourself something to eat as well. I want to say very big hi to everybody watching in the Legend Bar, or Legend Pub I think it is, in Nottingham, right next to the arena. Popped in there last week. Great bunch, great atmosphere. On a match night, that seems like the place to be in Nottingham. It really does. A great, absolutely great place. I do have to say as well, say thank you to all the Nottingham fans for the welcome we all got down to the up at the arena last week. Everybody, really nice, friendly faces. Everybody giving us a clap and a cheer. Everybody saying hi, welcome to the league and stuff like that. And the welcome we've actually got from everybody into the league has been absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for that. And it's always good to see so many of the visiting fans travelling down here to Milton Keynes.
So I'm walking through, and as I'm going out for warm up, I remember saying to myself, walking down the tunnel, this is it. Right, I'm gonna walk on the ice. There's gonna be people in the stands coming to watch me play. So I step on the ice. I am not 2 feet on the ice, and I hear, "Leach, you suck!"
You start to think, what was I doing when I was 20 years old?
Right. Hey, I didn't think I was going to be doing that when I was 20 years old either. So.
Unfortunately, like you said, it's one of those moments where Julian comes up big when he needs to.
Oh, God. Dude, let's not pump his tires.
So I went out and I started lining up and I started going the wrong way against my own goalie because I was so nervous I didn't even realize. And everyone was yelling at me. And then I was like, oh my God.
Before we carry on, I will say that you have the most delightful accent that has been on this show. I've never had someone with that kind of Bostonian accent. So this is wonderful.
Yeah. Hopefully you can understand me.
Well, I tell a story in the book about cycling with our team at one point.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You should pick up the book. But
no, I think the first day he showed up was a good indicator of Linger. He walked in, and instead of carrying a hockey bag, he was carrying a duffel bag.
Don't do the mistake I did once, just leaving the ice, being the only rookie to not stay. I heard about it for months, let me tell you.
And you mentioned them a minute ago. What did you make of Johan's white skates when you first saw them?
Well, they're not for me, but I thought they were awesome. Yeah.
You had a fight in a game.
Oh, God.
Now, well, now,
All of a sudden, about after 5 minutes of doing drills and stuff, the Fury obviously starts to come down onto his face and everything. So, anyways, he takes off back to the boards and he's throwing water on his head and drinking it, and everyone's looking at him like, what's wrong with him? You know, like, what's going on? I never told anybody, right?
So we're pretty much ready to start the third and final period as referee Dean Smith gets ready to go. Hello to Pauline and to Kimbo, saying that the stream has been so fine so far. Liam saying the stream has been perfect all night, done a great job with commentary, thank you very much. Gaz was saying he did drop out, he had to reboot his PC. So here we go, third and final period. It's a 1-goal game. The rings of Let's Go Lightning around the arena as the Lightning faithful get behind their team in blue, of course. McKinney now puts that right across, almost got Vero Paul into space on that. Vero Paul goes down, but manages to get the puck to Hudson, and Hudson will marshal around, gives it back to Vero Paul. Paul Phillips looking for an outlet. Hudson now gives it to Kearney over on that right-hand side. Got loads of it. Doucette manages to get a stick on that. Accompanied by Lee on the boards there. Doucette goes down and picks himself back up again, and Mosey looking to close in down, but Paul Phillips now comes off with the puck. Just in front of this Panthers bench. They'll look to get a change. Melee, King and Essery are the forwards on the ice now. Gutierrez comes on for Panthers, along with Nongshantsev. Pompey now behind the Lightning goal, backhands that around the boards. Essery will pick that up, tries to get that moving, which he does. Kevin King now goes cross ice, and that's Matt Nickerson trying to pick up the puck, couldn't quite get there. And there was a hand up. And that's an offside call. Lightning will look to get another change. That's 2 minutes gone, sorry, a minute and a half actually, in this third and final period here at the Milton Keynes Arena. Gutierrez once again looking to push that down the Nottingham left-hand side. Pompey looking to get that clear. That comes straight onto a Nottingham stick. That was dangerous stuff. And 2 bites of the cherry there. Vigman had to be really on the ball there. That was being a cheap goal had Nottingham managed to get that in the back of the net. Carlson now down the left-hand side. It breaks, almost breaks for Hook. Zach Phillips now pushes that up to the left-hand side. Nottingham looking to make something happen, trying to restore this 2-goal lead if they possibly can. Forbes now. Got Hook for company. We'll try and put up a lazy pass down the boards and just almost turns it over once again. And this is one thing that's costing Lightning this evening, especially in possession. Hook now. Hook's tangled underneath the skates. Foster trying to get that clear. And once again, Panthers will look to build again, which they do so effectively down this left-hand side, going underneath these loud, vocal Panthers supporters. Brickman kick, save, and Phillips just managed to get rid of that then. Foster now motoring down this left-hand side. Now comes to Boxhill, comes off the skate of Gagnon. And here come Nottingham once again. They're going to try and get a quick change, but they have got numbers up there. Phillips now once again takes a backhand. Costs him possession. He looks to try and get it back in there again. It's on the back of his skate. Puck loose once again. And that's with Clark. Clark looking to move that around. Vickman having to move across his right-hand side. Billingsley puts that down. Boxhill now. Now Lightning may have a little bit of space. Boxhill with a little bit of space to skate into. He's going to take it back on his backhand and go back to Phillips. Now Lightning to reset again. Lightning, of course, 1 goal down at the moment. Foster takes that brilliantly on the blue line. Gets a shot. Sauve gets a stick in there. Hudson now had a great return tonight. Carl Hudson hasn't had a bad game at all. Scorer of Lightning's second goal, of course. Effectively the fight back and started to get Lightning back in this game. It's a 1-goal game. 16 minutes and 20 odd seconds left in this third and final period here in Milton Keynes. Hudson will be left to chase that again. Nickerson he's got for support. Now he's looking for an outlet, which he's got. Denny Kearney punches that into the corner, and that'll be for Guillaume Doucet to chase. Once again, that comes around the boards, and Nickerson will backhand that to Kearney. Tries to get the soft pass, couldn't quite get there. Kearney now straight across the ice, bounces straight over Hudson's stick. Unlucky there, the Lightning defenseman. He was there in space. Another break once again. Great play by Denny Kearney, great covering back. Collini was away, had that. Kearney not done anything with that. Another shot comes in, it goes over Garnett's net. The deflection, Mosey now down this right-hand side in front of the benches. Lightning looking to get a change, get some fresh legs on. Tommy Melly on the ice this time now. Pompey using the boards as much as he possibly can. Phillips will get that clear. Wiswar now takes the shot. Straight into the midriff of Mika Vigman. The ex-Nottingham shot stopper is up to the task on that occasion. It remains Lightning 3, Nottingham 4. Just over 15 minutes remaining in this third period. Once again, Phillips. Great acquisition in the summer from Manchester Storm. Paul Phillips, of course, for Lightning. One of Pete Russell's first signatures, and what a great one that's turned out to be. Marshals this defence really very well. King now gives it to Pompey. Pompey across the other side to Essery. Essery will look to get that shot off, and he scores! Oh, it's been washed out. High sticks, it's been washed out. Garnett was signalling straight away. The referee seen that straight away. He's watched the goal out. That was a high stick. So it comes back. Yeah, so it was a hell of a tip in. Not entirely. It was not going to get away with stuff like that. So face-off infringement at the back there. Alex Forbes, and I think that's Robert Farmer, just encroaching a little bit. So Griffin now to Hudson. Hudson now looking to make something happen. He's going to hit that. And follows his shot up as well. Coming up from behind the Nottingham net. Forbes looking to forecheck, pushing Nottingham back just a little bit. They've got Brown circling. He receives the puck now, coming down this left-hand side. Managed to get a stick on that puck. That'll be offside. Daniel looking to take the stick, take the puck in. Jeff Brown that was, who was still making his way out of the zone, and it's he that's called offside. So face-off just in front of the timekeeper's bench. 14 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game now. It's been tight all the way through, it's been fast all the way through. Everybody, I think, tonight has had their value for money, regardless of what the result may be. Betteridge now down his left-hand side from Lakovic, who shoots, and that's spilled by Wigman. Came out of the right-hand side into space. And that's the sort of stuff that Lightning really are going to have to be careful of. Tate now is tangled up with the official, Rob Puller, over that left-hand side. Again, we'll have a face-off in this neutral zone. Mosey goes over this time round, but puck almost comes straight onto Mosey's stick there. Lightning living dangerously once again, but it's Hudson now. He's got Vero Paul in support. Puts that across for Desai's stick. And Phillips once again does the tidying up. Vero Paul once again, Kearney on the blue line down his left-hand side. Switches right the way across. Phillips now looking for an outlet. Doesn't quite come across. He couldn't come across to Vero Paul's stick. And Zach Phillips now will carry the puck down. Phillips and Hudson in defence for Lightning. That's going to be a shot. Sauvé takes a shot. Phillips fixes right away across the other side. King will go and chase that with Spang. Phillips once again looking to make something happen. Spang here over on the blue line. Gets the pass right across. And a broken stick. Allows Lightning to go again. Phillips goes over. Puck spinning on that line. That's high up. And into one of the banners. Then it looked like he flicked Denny Kearney's stick away. Either that or the Lightning forward didn't quite have a hold on it as tight as he probably should. So, just under 12.5 minutes left in this third period. Stick broken. Been an expensive night for sticks for the Panthers this evening. Rob Farmer that time. Puck fired all the way down. It's waved off by the official. Matt Nickerson now will take that, and off he goes. Sets. That's a real. Let's see where that puck went. And Melly looking to make something happen. Brown here down this right-hand side. Remembrance of that Log Farmer's stick still lying centre ice there. That's going to get in the way if we're not careful. But once again, Panthers looking to make something happen. It's Clark pushes it across to the far side. Clark now looking for the shot. Comes off. Almost picked up a deflection, and Clark will take that all the way back. Carlson, Forbes and Hook now come on the ice. High energy line this one for Lightning. And fired all the way down, and that'll be called all the way back for icing. 11 minutes 19 seconds remaining in this period. Still a 1-goal game. Lightning 3, Panthers 4. Rick Strachan doing a great job, of course, marshalling the Nottingham Panthers in the absence of Corey Nelson, who sadly flew home this week to be with his family on hearing of the passing away of his father. And we do send Corey and the family and everybody else connected our very best wishes, and of course our deepest sympathies. And also to Mark Delago, whose father is seriously ill. He's also flown home to be with his family this time. We wish them both, of course, all the very best, and our thoughts are with both families at this time. So Pompey now, shepherding that puck once again. Phillips there again. Forbes will bring that down the left-hand side. Then Hargard puts the hit and then goes for a change. Carlson looking to hassle and harry every chance he gets there. And Rakovic down his left-hand side. Puck goes high into the netting. That'll be called back once again for a face-off. Face off once again underneath the away supporters, those noisy Nottingham Panthers fans. Once again, Kearney now, left hand side for Kearney. Doucette couldn't quite get the shot off, and that's flicked up. Takes a deflection, goes up into the netting. And once again, that'll be a face off to the right hand side of Michael Garnett's goal, in the Nottingham Panthers goal, of course. So Paul down for this face-off, along with Robert Farmer. Oh no, Pellini, beg your pardon. Covered over once again by Garnett. 10.5 minutes to go, just about in this final period. Kearney now will challenge that down the boards. Comes off again, and Panthers will look to break once again. Lightning going to have to do some defending here. Nichols is back in defence. Goes off the near post. Once again, Panthers looking to make this happen, moving this puck around. Got a couple of changes going on at the moment. Shallow once again. Great block there. And Lightning look to break once again, and it's Vero Paul. Goes charging down the centre. Once again, puck is deflected. And that'll be called back by the official. Man in the crease. And that was Francis Vero Paul. Not so much in the crease, more almost in the goal. And that'll be a face-off in this neutral zone once again. Under 10 minutes to go now. Griffin fires that around the boards. Lightning looks to do some of that. Tate will go and challenge for that with Sove. Fired all the way back round the boards by a lead. Phillips now down this right hand side. And Shashev alongside with him. Tate backhands that. Boxer couldn't quite do anything with it once again. He's got Phillips for company. And that's Griffin, takes a hard hit into the board. Zach Phillips now, right hand side. Munchangshev's gone to help him, comes off the back of Pompey's legs, goes way wide of Vickman's goal. Challenge rowed by the Panthers forwards, and here come Lightning once again. This is where they need to break as quick as they possibly can. Hit off the puck. There was Boxall crossing over the back of one of the Panthers. So nothing called by the officials there. Foster went to chase that into the corner, couldn't do anything with it. It's Essery this time battling on the boards. Never gives up, Kyle Essery, just keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. And that's calmed down by Sauvé once again. Farmer gives up. Can't do anything with that. Tommy Melly now. Lightning looking to make things happen. Tommy Melly holding that puck up, of course. And that's held once again. Now it's looked like Farmer's dropping the gloves. Essery's gone with him. So it's Essery and Farmer, and these two have been going all game. That was bound to happen. Now Farmer just unloading on Essery. Bit of a size difference. Essery now just giving him a few shoves in the face. He's just riling Robert Farmer up even more. He just never gives up on Essery, and Robert Farmer's not going to back down from anything like that. So we've got just over 8.5 minutes to go in this final period. It'll be 5-on-5. So discussion going on the bench with the officials, not entirely sure what was up, couldn't quite catch what was going on just below us here on the gantry. So Nottingham in possession. Betteridge over to the right hand side of the Nottingham defensive zone. Hudson now, Lakovic picks up that puck. So penalties confirmed as both Kyle Essery and Robert Farmer both received 5 minutes for fighting. And almost gets through, sneaks through near post. This is going to leave an odd man break for Panthers if they're quick enough, but they can't quite get there. They're going to look and get that puck down safe and make that change. Phillips, meanwhile, will pick that up. Kearney flicks that over. Can't quite get anything done with that. And again, another odd man rush. Mosey now going into space. Pellini. It was Pellini that scored the goal on Tuesday night, I think, against Zurich. Well taken goal that was. If it were, gave the Panthers fans some hope over there in Europe. Certainly gives them something to think about when they come back this week. Not an unassailable lead. Whistle's blown, the puck had gone up into the netting there. So puck's dropped once again, fired around the boards. Lewis Hook now. That pace once again, he's got Kevin King for support. Looks to fire that in. Garnett was having really quick. Oh, a kick save on his right pad there. Brown now looks to get that through. Goes through traffic. It comes out to Vickman's right hand side. Hook will go once again. Flicks that off to Carlson. Takes a hit. That goes high. And Garnett will keep that in his glove. And both teams will look to get some fresh legs on the ice. So Box Hill, Melly, Foster, and Tate. Tate comes back to the bench. Panthers look to come again. Once again, it's David Clark looking to make something happen down his left-hand side. Right-hand side. His wrist shot goes off to the left-hand side of Mika Vickman's goal. So Dave once again gets the shot in. It comes off the front of Vickman. Panthers are there to pick up those rebounds. Boxall couldn't quite clear his lines there. And Foster there picks the pocket of David Clark. Has no suspicion that Foster was even there, and now Boxall will go and put that hit into the boards. Melee couldn't quite get there and grab that puck and keep possession. But once again, Boxall will go and put another hit. He'll change with Vero Paul. Foster goes to put a hit in once again. Stick gets stuck underneath him. And Tyler's Nottingham that lose their footing. Nickerson now to Phillips. Just under 6 minutes to go in this final period. Shot comes in. Puck goes high in the air. Vero Paul trying to get there. A shot in from Ben Foster there. And it's Nickerson who will follow this all the way back. And once again, that's called back. And Panthers will have to reverse the change that they've tried to make. David Clark will have to come back out. Once again, it's 5 minutes 35 seconds in the remainder of this third and final period. Still one goal in it, and that's a timeout called. And it looks like it's been called by Rick Strachan, Nottingham Panthers. So both teams trying to marshal their troops. Let's Go Lightning ringing around the Milton Keynes Arena. Kelly on Twitter. Now, I think she did actually ask me earlier whether to go for pizza or kebab. It looks like she's gone for a doner kebab. So I've got to say, you know, I'm influencing people's choices now. This is great. So Kelly, enjoy your kebab. It does look very nice, by the way. It does look very nice. I think I might have to stop. Even cameraman Matt's having a look. I might have to stop for one of those on the way home this evening. As the shot comes in. That's it. Somebody showed me a picture of a kebab and I'm all over the shop. So flick back in. Kearney, that was. Doucette tried to get the airborne shot off, and that's once again Hudson with the slab shot. Almost into the last 5 minutes of the game now. 5 minutes 13, and once again we've got the odd man break. That flicks over Mika Vickman's goal into the netting, and once again now they'll be blown by the officials. So 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Just looking at a picture of Kelly's the kebab that Kelly put up. There's not so much chili sauce on there. A bit disappointing. Puck breaks once again. Griffin now trying to do something with it. Pompey on the boards. He's got Brown for company. That's given the Panthers the possession back once again. Griffin gets his stick in it. Great play, but James Griffin. Another young Brit, of course, having a great season so far in this elite league with Lightning. Brown can't quite get a stick in. Carlson that was, and Hook will look to move that out once again. Less than 5 minutes to go. 4.5 minutes left in this third period. Brown down his right hand side once again. Panthers look to get a change. James Griffin now will take the puck. Too far ahead of Lewis Hook, unfortunately. King will flick that in backhand. Garnett looking to tidy that up. Lakovic now. The Panthers now looking to just retain possession and keeping the puck moving. Boxall, Nickerson, bounce over Nickerson's stick, he loses possession, and once that happens, Panthers are all over it. Boxall once again, backhand goes behind the goal. Once again, Paul Phillips looking for this outlet. Can't quite get there though. Goes out of play and it's pushed back in by somebody on the bench, so they'll be called back. It'll be a face-off to the left-hand side of Mika Vikman's goal. 3 minutes 46 seconds in this game. So here we go again. Kearney drops it off to Doucette, tries to get the shot in. That comes off Lee's leg pads. 3.5 minutes left for Lightning to pull the back level, get this one goal back and take it into overtime. Once again, that comes off Lee's leg. That was Doucette once again, looking for these gaps. Pushed along the boards by Phillips. It'll be Hudson that will go in and try to collect that. With Lee once again, shot comes in from Doucette. Garnett once again up to that task. Exactly 3 minutes to go, 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go in this last 20 minutes. Once again, Lightning with the play. Panthers fans calling for a penalty to be called there. Doucette once again looks to move that down once again. That goes over Vero Paul's stick. Coming up to 2.5 minutes. Lightning have to be careful they're not caught out on the break here. Trying to get this one goal back, but they don't want to get caught and go 2 goals behind at this stage in the game. So once again, a split round. Nickerson, 2.5 minutes. And that's offside. Maybe they're playing himself offside. Puck goes all the way down the other end. Puck breaks once again. Lewis Hook again in motion. It's Tommy Melly for support. Once again bounces across the Panthers line. Coming up to the last 2 minutes in this game. 2 minutes for Lightning just to try and pull something out of the bag. And he goes all the way. Hook's now going to go to the high slot. That's back to Pompey once again. Last 2 minutes of the game is the call. MKL Barmy Army starts to ring around the Milton Keynes Arena, and it does in the last 2 minutes of pretty much every game, sometimes even longer than that. Vero Paul now behind the Nottingham goal. That's fired all the way back down. You call that back for an icing call. So referee Dean Smith calling the change back on Panthers. They'd look to get a change again. And we're almost into the last minute and a half of this game. Or at least the last period of this game. Almost took the puck off the stick of Doucette there, and that'll break once again. Vikman will have to come. Passes that round the boards. Once again, that's Paul Phillips, but that's straight to a Nottingham stick. That's not going to do lining any good. We're 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this final period. Still time for lining to do something. They'll look to pull Mika Vikman in a not too distant future. Hudson now just retains possession. Straight across to Vero Paul, who shoots! And that comes across to the right-hand side of Garnett's goal. Vikman's looking, still looking for the signal from Pete Russell to come. Doesn't get it. Still retains possession into the last 50 seconds. And Pete Russell actually calls Vikman now to the bench. It's an empty net for Lightning. It's Tommy Melly now. Puck bounces up and round. That's into the side netting. Last 30 seconds of this game. Well, certainly of the period. The puck is still moving about. A stick goes flying. And Mosey digging at Paul Phillips. And that's an empty net goal. And that finishes it. Empty net goal. Puck broke loose all the way down. They're not going to miss from there. So with 20 seconds to go, Mika Vikman takes his place back in the Lightning net. And you can hear this atmosphere now. Lightning fans still clapping, still shouting, still singing for their team. And Nottingham Panthers fans on their feet for the last 15 seconds or so. And the buzzer goes. For the first time this season, Lightning are beaten at home, and it's Nottingham Panthers that have won this game. A great game of hockey to watch. It finishes Milton Keynes Lightning 3, Nottingham Panthers 5. It had to happen at some point. I think Lightning have certainly announced themselves into this league. Certainly not going to be the whipping boys that a lot of people thought they might be. Pete Russell has assembled a very, very good squad. As have Nottingham, it has to be said, doing very, very well and representing British ice hockey in Europe, of course. And we would certainly wish Panthers the very best of luck back up in Nottingham this Tuesday night, where they try and turn over that 2-goal deficit from the first leg of the round of 16 in the Champions Hockey League. Wouldn't it be great to see a British team go one stage further once again? It would be absolutely amazing. But for now, as the handshake's gone, Panthers break the streak. It's them who take the 2 points away from Milton Keynes Arena this evening. 3-2. And we'll hang around for a couple of minutes for the Man of the Match awards. So I think I might have said the score was 3-2 then. Actually, it's 3-5, obviously. It's on the scoreboard. Thank you to Chris Whitaker. He's put on Twitter. Great coverage. Really enjoyed the webcast. Great commentary. Thank you very much for your very kind comments, Chris, and also for everybody else's feedback. Always nice to get feedback, whether it's good, bad, indifferent. It's all stuff that we can, at the end of the day, we can act on. So Mika Vikman getting a huge cheer and a huge round of applause from the Nottingham Panthers fans. obviously was very fondly thought of, as we could see from the reception he got in Nottingham last Saturday evening. And we come on to the Man of the Match awards first of all for the Nottingham Panthers. And Panthers Man of the Match award tonight goes to number 34, Michael Garnett. Some cracking saves in there. So as Panthers go off, they thank their travelling support, and they really were loud and proud tonight, the Nottingham Panthers travelling support. Absolutely brilliant to see so many of them here this evening. And of course we really do sincerely wish them the very best of luck on Tuesday night in that second leg of the Champions Hockey League round of 16. It'll be absolutely fantastic to get a British team through to that final 8. Once again, we really do wish them the very best of luck, and I think I'll probably see some of you up there, to be honest. I'm determined to come up there and watch that game.
The Nottingham Building Society, along with our partners, providing you with all your financial needs, including savings, the Lifetime ISA, mortgages, and home insurance. Visit thenottingham.com to find out more about how we can help.